Hi everyone, my name is Elisaveta Sivas and welcome to my project in Decentraland, which is called See Through the Eyes of the Creator, my interactive installation for Decentraland Art Week 2025, which will take place in September 24-27 in Decentraland Metaverse. I'm conceptual artist and spiritual mentor, and my project is at the intersection of art and mentoring. So Decentraland became the perfect platform for my creator's head sculpture because it allows people to experience in an almost magical way that changing your inner state transforms your outer reality. I am truly honored to be one of only 20 artists selected for this year's Art Week, and I'm deeply grateful to the Decentraland Art Week for making this public art possible in the metaverse. In front of me, you can see a giant sculptural head with eye-shaped openings at the front. It was built by the incredible Vegas City Studio team, who brought my vision to life with astonishing detail. They recreated my original hand sculptured clay work in 3D, keeping its texture, keeping a minimalist style, and it really feels exactly like my physical sculptures, only now it exists on a monumental scale in metaverse. This project is inspired by my entire life's journey. I have always loved sculpture and the study of consciousness. While living in Cyprus and studying Greek philology and Byzantine literature, I was surrounded by ancient Cypriot and Cycladic figures, primitive yet timeless, carrying deep wisdom. Over the years, my sculptures evolved into minimalist heads filled with metaphors and allegories. And when my spiritual work deepened, the head became the perfect symbol of unity, one creator encompassing all people. When you look through its eyes, you remember I am the creator, one with all limitless, when connected to my true source. For this installation, I had to think like a metaverse architect. I designed a step by step symbolic journey for the visitor, a path where each interaction inside the head transforms the world outside, showing that reality is created from within. The Vegas City Studio team refined my concept so every technical detail felt seamless, turning it into both a spiritual experience and an architectural adventure. And it all begins with something very simple touching grass. But touching grass is not about escaping digital life. It's about awakening within it. So, of course, I will show you what is inside the sculpture, which are the exact steps inside which experience you could live yourself if you decided to visit my project during the Art Week days 24-27 September. So let's begin our journey and go inside the sculpture and live this experience together. And I will explain each step with details. I begin by walking to the small patch of grass at the base of the sculpture. Touch the grass is not just the first step in this experience, it's also the theme of Decentraland Art Week 2025. That's why I chose to start my creator head journey here. Most of us live in autopilot like bio-robots, so this isn't wrong. It's a natural brain function that helps us perform daily routines, but over time many forget its opposite, awareness. So here is where my creator head experience begins. When you consciously touch the grass, feeling your hand, your fingers, the texture, something shifts. You activate the function of awareness. You wake up the creator inside you. We need both modes, autopilot and conscious creation, but when awareness is missing, life becomes automatic, reactive, and disconnected. Touching the grass is a simple yet powerful reminder to return to yourself, to the present moment. In this world, it's a symbolic gesture of pausing, breathing, and remembering who you truly are. When I touch the grass, the portal appears, and so I'm ready to step inside the sculpture. So here, inside the sculpture, I meet a simple human figure. Its surface covered in dark spots, so these spots are more than just marks. They are energy blocks, fears, limiting beliefs, old emotional wounds, everything we've carried for years without even realizing it. Most people don't know these blocks exist because they live disconnected from their bodies, but these blocks are real. They vibrate at frequencies that match illness, difficulties, and unpleasant events in our lives, and they quietly shape our unpleasant reality. When we reconnect the brain and the body, we start to feel these blocks. And once we feel them, we can release them. So I have to click, and the dark spots will begin to disappear. With each one gone, I imagine my own body becoming lighter, freer, more open to receive energy. This cleansing is the preparation for a deeper awakening. It's one of the steps for awakening on the awakening path, and it's one of the very important steps which we cannot miss if we step on the awakening path and we want to arrive to the full awakening. So now we have cleaned the body, and we are ready to go further. Now I stand before a triangle, an ancient symbol of wisdom with an eye At its center, the 3 points of this triangle represent 3 forces within us, the 3 selves, 3 energies that exist inside every human being. When they are activated and brought into balance, they awaken our full creative potential. At the top, the absolute, the source, this is our united self, one with all that exists, limitless, holding infinite potential and all knowledge. On the right, the higher self, it connects us with the absolute and awakens through the observer the ability to watch our thoughts from the outside without becoming involved in them. Like clouds drifting across the sky, thoughts simply pass, and the awakened awareness, opens, alert, and present. On the bottom left, the lower self, it brings everything into physical reality, acting in the material world. It is structured, grounded, logical, and directly connected to our body. This isn't some distant mystical process. It can be done step by step, easily and safely through the practices of the present moment. With consistency, the 3 selves become active, balanced, and fully aligned, and the creator within you awakens. I click, and the triangle begins to light up gradually. So the creator is active now, and I'm ready to consciously create my world. Finally, I reach the creator's eyes. Here I stand before the power to shape the world outside. Of course, it is symbolic in this project, but it's how we create our reality from inside. Each symbol in front of me is a choice, a frequency I can send into the world. These symbols are only a metaphor, of course. In reality, you have infinite choices, because you are choosing not with your hands, but with your energy. So here I can radiate love, and if I click the heart, there will be a symbolic big heart outside will appear. I can create wealth. I can bloom abundance, and we will see the flowers blooming outside. And of course, I can spread harmony, so we can see the light. As I choose, the outer world instantly shifts, reflecting my inner state. And this is the essence of my message in this project. The material world is only a mirror. Everything begins within. We create reality first at the level of energy, and the physical world simply follows. So I'm no longer just an observer. I'm the one who creates the reality. So now we are outside the sculpture and we see everything is working. We see the results of our creation in the outside world. We see the flowers, we see the heart, we see the light. Everything works when we are connected to our three selves, when we have activated the creator inside us. When we are connected to our source, we create from our energy state inside, we choose and we decide, and the material world just reflects our creation, our choices. Thank you for walking this path with me. I hope it helps you reconnect and awaken the creator within. Of course, I invite you to join me in the Art Week in September, to visit the project and many other exciting projects by other artists. Art Week in Decentraland will take place inside the Metaverse Online in September 24-27. I will be there in the Metaverse waiting for you to experience this journey together. You can experience it by yourself. And I hope that the HUD inspires you to continue the path back to your true self. Watch my other videos on YouTube. There I share in detail how to walk this path step by step. Remember, you are the creator. Anything is possible with your energy change, with cleaning your body from the blocks, working with your programs, activating your three inner powers. Everything will be aligned and working properly together.